Alright, everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Forager. If you've somehow managed to miss all of the Forager gameplay I did, I guess it was actually last fall, now that I think about it. It's been a little while since I last played it. It's a game about extreme exploitation of resources in a very small, limited environment. You have to kind of use it to expand, like, your like, zone of influence. It's very strange. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but it's really fun and really relaxing. And I kind of need really relaxing right now. What is this? Oh, hey. Okay, so it didn't load me into my previous... I'm gonna go back out to the main menu just in case. It seemed to think that there was something there. And just in case it somehow has, like, detected my old data, I'd rather delete it just in case it causes problems. Because I know we had one run... I should turn those sound effects down. I know we had one run where resources had just given up on us. And it wasn't very fun. Okay, but yeah, so pretty basic sandbox game to start. You run around just grabbing resources, and then eventually, by the end of the game, you ain't doing a thing. Everything is just dying or farming for you, and you get to stand around laughing as the world just, like, over-industrializes at your hand. It's amazing. I don't know how to describe this game, but it's just, I think, one of the most, like, ridiculous scaling development systems, progression systems I've seen in a game in a while. In a way that, like, okay, so, like, clicker games, for example, your numbers go up, but, like, you really don't, like, gain access to anything, like, new or ridiculous or anything like that. This game, like, this is where I want clicker games to go, as weird as that sounds. We just have no music? I'm gonna turn up the volume on it. Otherwise, we'll just go listen to my own stuff. Yeah, snowballing, like, for Factorio. But it's much faster. And much less, like, waiting. If that makes sense. I'm curious what has changed. So, obviously, I played this game months ago. I will admit, the developer, Hopfrog, actually had sent me a tweet a while back. And I responded to him more or less saying, like, yeah, I'll get back to you in a little bit. How do I get into my inventory again? Oh, it's escape. There we go. So we want to eat oranges. It asked me, like, for if I had any suggestions on how to, like, deepen the end game or, like, improve the game in any way, shape, or form. And I told him I'd get back to him, and I'd think about stuff while I was in Portland going house hunting. And then obviously my life turned into one giant, like, mess, because I was so busy getting a house, renting it, finding out it was a bad house, blah, 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 that I never really, like, got the chance to respond to him at the time. And honestly, the more I think about it, I actually don't know what I would say to him to improve this game. It's not that it's perfect, it's just that, like, he seems to very much know exactly where to go with this. So, like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It already goes in such a satisfying place for me that I don't know if I care. Do they plan on putting co-op in this? Hearsay says yes. I think it was something on Patreon that he would like to actually do a multiplayer build of this game. However, don't quote me on that, and don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. Okay, so let's do skills. Okay, so we can do industry, economy, magic, or foraging. Steel, glass. I think it's the same stuff, pretty much. Wheat beats stuff more often, gain coins. Okay, we're going industry. Then I think I want to go up for sewing. Yeah, the lack of music is different, because I know there's music in game if I remember right. Thought there was. Okay. Oh, let's eat those. I'm gonna sit here for a bit. I'm gonna just turn off the music and we're gonna turn on our own music. What kind of music do I want to listen to? I usually like to listen to... Well, I guess I got Adrian von Ziegler. I've already got that up. Yeah, there was music and it kept overlapping itself. And then it's just not here right now, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. So we'll just listen to Adrian von Ziegler, at least for the time being. Let's see, what about Dust Force? I should check some things over. I don't know. I could. But this is fine. And yes, there's no Twitch integration in this, for those of you that were spoiled by One Finger Death Punch. This is very much just a me just hanging out and relaxing kind of game. Okay. So, I should probably actually build some things. It's worth way more EXP. The problem is, I have this bad habit with this game where I don't like to build... Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter on this one. Sort of. So, by building stuff, I actually lock myself out of resources. Or, well, not exactly resources. Let's see, we need 4 bricks. 4 iron. I don't want to eat any of those if I can avoid it. So both need coal. So we need 8 coal at least. By putting stuff down on the ground, you actually lose out on resource spawn locations, and eventually that matters a lot. Oh, this pains me. Wait, can I make fish traps? Yes. Okay, we gotta start on those. Because that'll offset. Because I can just sit here and wait for those to go. Yeah, and for people watching this, I guess I might as well mention, this is the 1.0 version of the game. At least as far as I know. I'm pretty sure it is. So if any of you guys are interested in picking this game up, it'll be out on April 18th. And I think it's like 10, 15 bucks, give or take. Let's see, so do we do leather? Doesn't really help me that much immediately, but we kind of want to bum rush north. Otherwise, I could go for the economy instantly and get one more island. Let's do that. It might be a bit of a mistake, but it's probably worth it. And that lets me get vaults pretty fast. And coinage. Yeah, it's worth it. I like immediately going for the mining rods. Assuming they're still in the game and haven't been nerfed to hell and back again. I certainly hope not. That'd be unfortunate. Mining rods are my jam and very much a necessary thing. Okay, he wants me to get these. Okay, right. We have money to buy this island. Oh, hey, happy turnip family. All things considered, not terrible. You're amazing and we love you. Oh, the slimes are here already. I should probably pay attention to that. Oh, this also gets us coal rocks, which is good. And no, I will not be murdering the happy turnip family. I'm not evil. I've done that already. Actually, twice. I killed them by accident and I killed them on purpose. They kind of go hand in hand, honestly. They're very easy to just accidentally destroy. Now that would be that would be something. I think I'll just send him a message after this apologizing for not getting back to him sooner. And just be like, okay, things that I care about. 1, happy turnip family. I want to protect their smiles. Let me safeguard them. Let me build turnip armor. That is important to me. I'm trying to think of other things that are actually important to me. And which things are just dumb jokes. Many. Okay, so we need more iron. Yeah, it looks a little slow at the beginning. I will grant that with this game. It will be forever kind of sluggish. Let's see. What do we even want to work on immediately? Not much. Like, the main problem is just we're kind of sitting around waiting for resources. I guess I gotta go for the iron ingots first. Let's get those. I need that slime pick, otherwise I'm gonna be here forever. Defense pillars that stop crossbows and mining rods from harvesting an area. And maybe also, like, keep enemies out. Or actually just defensive rods that keep enemies out of an area. Instead of just killing them, it's just kind of like a fence that keeps them out. Because if I could just make it so that the happy turnip family is on their own little island, no resources, no nothing, just pleasant. That'd make my life, well, not easier. It's not going to change my life in the slightest. But at least I wouldn't feel like a monster when they accidentally get shot. Okay. Bit of cotton. If I remember right, that's actually more cotton than it used to be. I want to say the resource rate on some of these things has gone up. Okay, well, skills. What do we do? Honestly, we probably just go up. I'd like to get storage, but the sooner we can get, at the very least, maybe amulets, the better. What else do we have? Smelting? Nah. The extra speed is nice, but it really doesn't improve much. I'm actually really curious what kind of nerfs this game has received in my absence. I mean, I haven't played it in several versions, probably. So I'd have to, like, go through the entire patch notes. But I'm kind of hoping a lot of my old scum cheese is still there so I can, like, just get ridiculous fast. But you never know. Fish. Food is the true limiting factor, I guess, for me. At least early on. Eventually, maybe not so much, though. Food and fuel. Everything else, is, you kind of just end up, like, accruing rather quickly. Let's see, do we have enough? Yeah, let's make a slimy pickaxe. Nope, dang it. I am one shy. Because, yeah, if I can get that next level of pickaxe, that'll help. Okay, there we go. Slimy pickaxe. Yeah, it does seem like the spawn rate on just basic coal rocks here are... like, it's actually decently common. Maybe that's just because I don't need them that much. Okay, what do I need? Fish trap. More... oh, I only need wood. Oh! Do those scale up slower, actually? Because I remember the fish traps get really expensive as you go along. For those of you that don't know, the more you build a thing, the more expensive it is to make. Damage is up. Get more jelly. Eh. Unless I could eat this slime. Nope, can't eat slime. Damn. That'd solve some problems. But yeah, so effectively, you want to keep some of your... I'm gonna say some of your resources... scarce. But you don't want to overbuild a thing that you don't need. But as you destroy them, at least the price goes down. It originally didn't. Originally, I had to move a bunch of fish traps. And it ended up costing like a bazillion coins, and I was not ready for that. Ugh. I'm just gonna be sitting here for a while. Ugh, stretch. Relax. You know, that actually would be nice if the turnip family would just... actually, it would be great if the turnips gave you carrots. You'd, like, talk to them and be like, we caught a carrot invading in our lands. Here, have one. Just... dumb thing. That'd be great. Okay, please be fish. So I can only do so much. Yeah, supposedly there's something about a farm life thing with this game, which has my interest. I only saw it on the main menu, but I don't know what it might entail. But I'm gonna be honest, I'll pretty much play everything by this guy. How would I describe it? This guy reminds me a lot of the developer of Roguelands and Magicite. Kind of a similar like style and like feel, even if they're completely different games. But I would say I like Hop Frog's stuff a little bit better. I don't know, there's something a little bit more earnest about it. Mainly because he is really focused on finishing this game, which I appreciate a lot. Let's see, carpentry. Nope. We could do foraging for extra wheat beets and some other stuff. Magic for the fairies. I think I'm probably just gonna head up for boots and gloves. Because yeah, we want to get jewelry, and then we pretty much want to go left. And then never stop going left until I become absurd. Can you not cook the fish? Yes and no. So you can cook the fish. The limitation on cooking the fish is you need to actually level up the recipe to cook fish. Which is, you know, so leveling is kind of slow in this game. Kind of. I'm gonna say it's either instantaneous or really slow. And you'll see pretty quick why. Okay, that's good. Now we can get some stuff done. But effectively, like, early on, levels are so slow and come in, you know, so painfully slow that, like, you don't really want to go specking for cooking fish. It would help for energy, but it would, but it pushes back some of the more necessary upgrades. Now, obviously, like, for people that aren't trying to be, like, absolutely optimum here, it is actually probably better to head for cooking and stuff, so you actually have the energy to do stuff. But I am in, like, peak efficiency mode. And yeah, focusing on the EXP skills feels like it's gonna be the more useful thing. It's not even the EXP skills. Actually, what you want is productivity upgrades. The more resources you can gather, and the faster that you can gather them, that's the stuff that you're looking for. Specifically the mining rod. Once you have the mining rod, the game just opens up for you forever. Okay, well, now I've got a decent amount of coal, so I'm just going to start on iron here. Can I get any more... Whoops. Can I get any more fish traps? I can. I'm just going to kind of pile them all over the place. But yeah, I find it's better to just, like, spam out a bunch of fish traps instead of eating those initial berries. Because those berries, like, you get a couple of berry bushes pretty quick. And then after a certain point, they just become scarce. Wish I could actually farm berry bushes. You might be able to now, but... Let's see. Wonder you're gonna do more Phoenix right anytime soon. Blah, 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 blah. That's a... Tomorrow? I would have done it tonight, but I've got such a pounding headache, I can't even imagine trying to read dialogue without, like, physically hurting myself. So, tentatively tomorrow, but it also depends. I've got, like, 2 or 3 new games coming out that I kind of want to cover as well. And so I gotta cover them all. Because I've got this one, which comes out on the 18th. And then, a game that I've been sitting on forever. I tried recording it, but then everybody got really backseat gaming, and I was just like, I'm gonna get mad trying to play this game, so I gotta, like, back off on that. But that's actually officially coming out soonish, and so they want me to start covering that in the next couple days. And so... that. What was the other game? I got a... I got an email from the lady... giving me a key for a new game that looks really cool. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna play... I'm gonna play it. It's called Heaven's Vault. That looks really cool. But that might honestly be a game, that might honestly be a game that I have Shell play without me. Because it looks like so much her speed. And I'm not sure if I'd be even necessary in it. Let's see. But yeah, so I got an email from her. Their PR person. I'm not actually sure if it was one of the developers or what. But effectively, they had messed up and sent, like, somebody else's key to me. And she's like, oh, nope, that one's already got to be, taken. Here, you know, use this key instead, and sent me, like, another one. I'd already used the first key, and I'm like, well, I have just deprived somebody else of their key. I apologize, unnamed individual. You are, So, you know, of course, I send her an email being like, yeah, just send it on to the next person. I am covered, apparently. Hey, another fish trap. But, I mean, honestly, it was just super charming. Oh, and then there's a World War Z coming out tomorrow. Supposedly I'm getting 4 copies of it, but that entirely remains to be seen on whether or not I actually get copies. I have a copy, but it's supposedly like a 4-player co-op game, so I always hate it when developers send me one multiplayer game and they're like, yep, go find some friends to play this with, and I'm like, can I just have some more keys to give to my friends? They're like, nope. They can contact us though, and I'm like, that puts me off. Yeah, what about Baba Is You? Oh god. That would destroy my head. I can't. There's a thing I like to call peak Wanderbot theory, which is there are times when I'm like absolutely like ready to go and doing great and like, you know, I feel good, my head feels good, nothing is wrong with me, so on and so forth. And there are days that are just like absolutely like bottom out Wanderbot. We are there. Luckily, Forager is like perfect for bottom out Wanderbot, because like, yeah, my butt's hanging in the wind, my brain is not here. Okay, so we want to make a small backpack. I need some thread. Well, luckily I can make a whole bunch. But yeah, so Forager is perfect for me right now. I don't have to think much. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I have to think a little bit, but mostly I'm just sitting around yakking, which is nice. I should probably have not put that there, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, my brain is noodle mush. And that's okay. I hope. For most people. Okay, so we most definitely don't have enough of that. We don't have any keys, and I could start making gold ingots for that, but like, I don't know. I'm always really lazy about expanding my islands. I mostly just try and work with what I've got instead. Yakking means vomit to you. Really? As far as I know, it's a colloquialism for just talking. Meaninglessly-ish. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It means both vomit and talking. Well, I guess it means word vomit. There we go. Which is perfect. I mean, like, I'm definitely at the word vomit stage of life right now. Okay, so we can make the bigger backpack. Yakety sacks. Oh, gross. Yeah, if it means vomit, that means barf bags. Sort of. Huh. Okay, backpack's coming. Do I just make a bunch of coal? I've got some sitting around. We could just... No, I should probably actually make some of these. We're gonna need iron aplenty. I am hungry. Yes, you are, you needy child, man. Okay. Oh, I've actually got quite a lot of berries here. Let's see. If you're wondering why I'm spacing out the fish trap so much, it's because it's kind of a pain in the ass to walk around the world. And if you don't plan it out very well, you end up, like, trapping yourself and, like, making it so you have to walk past this, like, giant row of fish traps. I've done it before. It's not very pleasant. I don't like doing it. Okay, so physics... We don't need or want power plants. We want to go craftsmanship. Probably go this way. Is that mining rod's right there? Jesus. Alright. Time to try and get a bunch of EXP really fast. I guess actually we should probably just work on prepping steel. Because I'm going to need a billion steel. I think it's steel and bricks. Well, we made a bunch of bricks, so we should be okay. At least in that regard. Because, yeah, if I can get those mining rods going down... I need coal. Burn tree! Oh, shoot. I do not have a whole lot of trees. Yeah. Oh, hey, coal. That is fortuitous timing. God, steel is so expensive. Oh, we gotta get the flower press fast. I mean, obviously, like, not super helpful right now, but once we get the flower press, that kind of solves the steel problems. How close are the EXP boost books, though? Seems like the EXP boost is more valuable early. Yes and no. So the problem is you'd only be able to make, like, the basic level of EXP book, from what I remember. If I can't make an amulet, I pretty much can't make the book. And so, yeah, sure, you might be able to get, like, an extra 20, 40% EXP, but you're not getting much. So, you're kind of stuck. And so, yeah, you'd only get a percentage of extra EXP. Now, if it gave you a flat bonus, sure, but, like, what is 20% extra EXP on 1 EXP or 4 EXP? It's not much. Those books are only really useful once you actually start getting, like, further in. As far as I'm concerned, at least. Because I've tried rushing the books in the past, and it never goes really well. Pipes, that coal cost is... I want to say he increased that. I don't remember it being that bad. Okay, well, in that case... Okay, we've got some fish here. I'm just gonna farm some EXP. Really boringly. But yeah, I've tried bum rushing books in the past in Magic, and it works, but not nearly as well as mining rods. That was way slower. According to past experiences. It might have been changed. You know, mining rods might not actually be ridiculous anymore. But I bet mining rods are still the #1, like, route to victory in this game. Okay, right. Farming EXP. It's a bit wasteful, because I'm effectively just burning stone. But it's the fastest way to actually get EXP here. Maybe suggest to the dev to make all 4 paths viable. See, they're all viable. It's just they're viable for different things. The magic path is actually the best way to get EXP. It's just only endgame. Like, the magic path is how you get ridiculous EXP late game. The bottom left path is not useful. If you could actually farm resources, like literally grow iron or even steel, maybe bottom left would be viable, but as it stands, eh. You should eat, he says. Yes. I guess you could actually farm a decent amount of EXP by eating? Because I know there's that path, but still. But yeah, you just can't beat mining rods, no matter what. Okay, build. Industrial mining rod. I need 1 more steel. Oh, I mean, it'll be worth it, but oh. Alright, so we need 3 more iron ingots. That hits me right in the time. Well, yeah, honestly, in time. Right in the coal mine. Yeah, that hits me right in the coal mine. At least we're getting a little bit more here, but oof. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is mining rods and then immediately go economy to just expand as much as possible and just try and fit mining rods. Maybe. Yeah, isn't scrolls how you force grow resources? Yes. However, they're only useful once you have access to crystal and fire bloom, which is, you know, the ice area and the fire area. And those take a little bit more to get to. And so, like, scrolls are very much worthwhile once you've reached those. Like, as soon as you hit that point, absolutely bum rush scrolls. But before then, it doesn't do you a lick of good. You're actually better off trying to get scrolls from the old man or something. Or, like, from the odd reward. Yeah, actually, honestly, it's easier to bum rush crystal and then go shrines. Truly, that's actually the best way to get scrolls in general, because you just get them for free. Unless, of course, that's been changed. Very possibly, but doubt it. Yeah, and we've hit critical mass on the fish traps, so I don't have to worry about food anymore. Mostly. Yeah, shrines are where everything gets goofy. And I don't think he's nerfed this. This game never seemed like the kind of game that was going to be balanced, so much as just nonsense. And I like that. Okay, mining rod. Looks good. I'm gonna plonk it there. Admittedly, we don't have any resources to actually collect off of it, but that's okay. There we go. We'll have to get another one. Yeah, less balanced, more refined chaos. Yeah. Oh. Shoot, you know what? I should have put this in the... I should have put that in a corner or something. I can probably put it in with the hat. Well, actually, eventually I just get to increase the range of all of these. I might even see if I can bum rush that. Let me check the skill list. Oh, does anybody remember? Is it in the... No, top left just doubles the damage. It's somewhere over in the economics section. Near lighthouses that I think increases the range. Because, yeah, if I could pop up the range... That would probably make my life easier. Let's see, what else can I get? Small wallet. Needs gold and thread. Well, we can make the thread. We should be able to make the gold. I want to get another mining rod for this island too, so I don't have to do anything. But that's gonna take some time. Directly right from the 40 coins. Okay, good. Actually, do I have wood? Not much. I mean, I'm gonna start filling this in with bridges. I don't think I need any more fishing traps there. Especially because we actually want to get fishing traps in every biome. Because that's how you get a lot of the spare resources-ish. The mineable ones. Though honestly, those are easier to get with a digging, like the extreme digging setup. I only need 2 steel to make the next one, but still. See, will mining rods damage the turnips? Nope. The only thing that damages the turnips are ballista towers. Oops. And even then, the ballista towers will only damage them if they're trying to damage something else near them. Okay, right. We were going for gold. That was hilarious when the ballista towers shot them. Yes. I felt like a monster. I am a monster, but I mean, like, I don't like feeling like a monster, if you know what I mean. Oh, hi. It's not really what... Well, I mean, it's kind of... Oh, we don't have, leather yet, really. Okay. Making those... Fortunately, I don't get EXP from that, so it's kind of... And then I'll maybe start looking into getting... What is that? I have no idea. Looks like we had like the spare limb just wangling in the wind. Not entirely sure why. Okay, well, I'll just be here dancing. Waiting for that wallet. Waiting for some EXP. I could build more stuff. I think, honestly, the biggest issue I've ever had with this game, and probably will continue to have with it... Oh, hi! Wallet! Coins are worth 50% more. Yep. I think the farming system will forever be my least interesting thing. But actually, you know, that would be something. You know, maybe I'll write this down. I'll have to look at how cooking works. But it'd be nice if I'm just gonna write some of these ideas down so I can finally give him feedback. It might be too late, but who knows. Alright, well, I guess that's a pretty good stopping point while I write all those ideas down. So I hope you guys enjoyed the quote-unquote first episode of Forager. It's like the 40-something, 50th? I don't know. I've played a lot of this game. And there's a big old beta playlist for you guys to check out. It's pretty similar. This game has both changed quite substantially since the olden days of me playing this and the olden days of last fall and now. But, you know, still generally the same game. So if you're itching to see a lot more of this, well, I've got a whole bunch of footage for you. And you can kind of see how the game's progress along. And join me for some really ridiculous nonsense and resource exploitation, because boy, that's pretty much all you do in this game, and it is glorious. Let's see. So I guess if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, like I said, I got that big old playlist waiting for you. And I've got a whole bunch more footage on the way, I guess. So with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.